Uma Tov, Uma Naim indeed. It's so lovely to see brothers and sisters, family and friends gathered together, wonderfully getting to celebrate Shabbat together, to pray, to sing, to let go of a busy, hot week, and to embrace a Shabbat that is very needed, and also a weekend full of celebrations, because we have a bat mitzvah here at Adat Ari El, and we're going to hear more from our bat mitzvah girl and her family during this service. It's also a Naranana Friday night. It's a small, the best of, I think, the Naranana band that we have assembled, for others are on vacation, far away, and our own Kanta Aronoff is the mother of the bride this weekend. So she is busy doing wedding things. But we are a small band of brothers and sisters, and we will get the job done. And we're so excited to get to share our Friday night liturgy with you. So first up to bat is Lechu Naranana. So if you have this Siddur, we're on page 11. And if you want another Siddur, it's really early on. It's the first official psalm that we use now cover Shabbat service. Take it away, Stu, darling. Thank you so much.
Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzur hishenu, nekadma panav betodah. Naria, naria, letzur hishenu, bismira, naria lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Shall I continue?
Absolutely. Now on page 13. We're going to continue now with a special treat. It's Romemu, which can be found on page 20 of this Siddur, and we pass it over to David Kaminer, whom has, well, a little birdie told me it's the anniversary of his bar mitzvah. I'm not at liberty to tell you how many years have transpired since his bar mitzvah, but it's been a while, but we want to celebrate his talent, his wonderfulness, the fact that he enriches the Jewish community as often as possible. And we asked him to do a Romemu of his own creation. So this is David Kaminer, his very own tune for Romemu, and you can see the words on page 20.
Shabbat Shalom, here we go. Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu. Romanu, 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 Eloheinu. I can't hear you. Romanu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Romanu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ishkahavu lehar kodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ishkahavu lehar kodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, 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 Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu, 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 Eloheinu.
Yeah. Oh, that's so jazzy and delicious. I want it that way far more often in my life. Toda rabah. You are such a maestro. What we're going to do now is sing a very well-known, as opposed to a not as well-known as it should be, tune for Lecha Dodi. Page 23, and we're going to medley it, although we're all actually on the same tune, but we will pass this melody around. You know it well, it's Craig Taubman. So please feel free to sing along with us, especially when we do our instrumentals. We are, as we tend to do at Naranana, going to offer up verse 1, verse 2, and then I think it's like the last two verses, Yaminu small and Boi v'Shalom, and we'll rise together at the last verse. So take it away, Jim Lesserman. Dodi, likrat kala, pene shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pene shabbat nekabla. Verse 1. Shamor v'zachur b'dibur echad, hishmi anu elcha meyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'letila la 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela.
לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי הנה כל הברכה, וראש לי קדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לה 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 לה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Take it away, David. You're muted.
David, you're on mute and we need to hear those beautiful tinkling keys.
לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תעריצי, על יד איש בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה לה 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 לה.
Dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. We rise for Bo'I v'Shalom and scrape our chairs backwards. Bo'I v'Shalom ateret ba'ala, gam besimcha u'b'tzahala, toch emunei am segula, Bo'I chala, Bo'I chala. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shabbat Shalom to the Sabbath who has just officially arrived. We hope that was a lovely enough welcome for her. We will now sing the psalm that goes with the day of Shabbat. It's Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, and we're going to go to the final paragraph, Tzadik Katama Yifrach, which is to be found on page 28. And we have the pleasure again of hearing from Jim Lesserman, who has taped David Kamener playing the instrumental for this. So we'll actually get to hear from two Nuranina band members from one screen. Hurrah! I love that melody. It works so perfectly on the flute. So we have just concluded our Kabbalat Shabbat service. And what we do is we seal in the deal and really make it feel like Shabbat by lighting our Shabbat candles. And the honor of doing this is going to go to the Weiss family in honor of Kate's Bat Mitzvah weekend. So we've invited her and her family to gather around to not set fire to her beautiful hair and to light the candles for us, really as a kind of metaphorical, symbolical way of just really coating the weekend with light, with energy and enthusiasm, because we're so excited that it's your Bat Mitzvah and we'll really get to see much more of you tomorrow. But for now, we're going to highlight you, and in your own time, please offer up the blessing for Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Amen for that. And we'll give them a second just to light their candles. And yes, what we're also going to ask from you at this time, because this is often the time that if you have children, you would offer them a blessing to really, again, start your Sabbath process and the meal off correctly. So we're going to ask Jeremy and Kristen to present Kate, although she shouldn't put it on yet, that's for tomorrow, darlings, with a lovely talit, and just to give her those words of blessing and encouragement. Oh, and you're so beautifully framed right now in between the light.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Dear Kate, we are so proud of the person you are becoming, caring and bright. You have a good sense of humor, and you are a good daughter, sister, and friend. You are a fun person to be around. You have worked really hard over the last year, and especially hard in the last few weeks preparing for your bat mitzvah. We are presenting you with this talit tonight. It is more than just a prayer shawl. It will remind you that you are part of the Jewish people. You are becoming old enough to understand and trust your choices in life. Sometimes you will struggle. You may fail sometimes, but we are here for you. Mazel tov, we love you.
You want to stand up? You want to
show?
Oh,
Remember,
sure.
Rabbi Yarka needs to ooh and ah.
Yeah, I want to get to see that, baby. Ah, ooh. Oh, that's going to go so nicely with the silver dress. Oh, we can't wait to see that in person and via live stream tomorrow morning in the light. So thank you so much for that. You're welcome now to turn your camera off for a little bit, but again, stay around because we're going to hit you up for Kiddush. But first, it is the Baruch Hu. So we invite everyone who's able, if they can, to stand, and we will continue on page 39. You'll be.
I'll try that again. Na 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 na
to that, please take a seat. We're continuing now on the bottom of 39B. Ma'avir yom u'mevi laila, u'mavdil ben yom u'ben laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Now we're going to pass it back to Jim, who is going to do an instrumental version of Ki Chem Chayenu, which is also to be found on that page. For Ahavat Olam, we have something yet again very special. On page 40, it's a David Kaminer original. Take it away, Maestro Kaminer.
Ahavat Olam, Beis Yisrael,
Amen and Yesha Koach. That was glorious. Thank you so much for that. What a wonderful way to lead us into the Shema. And yet again, we have something special. Now, I know we've heard Jim Lesserman play the flute, but he can also, is it the clarinet? It's not.
That's when you play the clarinet.
What instrument is that called, Jim? My husband thinks it's the clarinet. I think it is the clarinet, isn't it? I'm thinking of Robert Sachs.
What is she doing?
Whatever you play it wonderfully well. And we never hear you speak. But one of Jim's other talents is he can speak and speak beautifully, or even chant. So we want to give to Jim, because Cantor Aronoff couldn't be bothered to show up, the first and most crucial line in the entire prayer book. It's the Shema. So we want to hear, which is what the Shema means. We want to hear Jim Lesserman chant that opening verse, just because we can, and we're so excited. And I'm sorry that I physically can't name any instruments correctly. It's like a chemical imbalance that I have, so I'm sorry. But anyway, we are on page 41. We'll take a breath in and out. And then Jim, please offer up that crucial central statement of faith in our Jewish tradition.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol vavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anohi mitzavecha hayom levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartar bam v'shiftecha v'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'shokbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beineinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. Second and third paragraphs we're just going to read to ourselves. We'll see you at the end of page 42. Adonai Elohechem Emet. That was so thrilling to hear Jim lead us in that Shema, so toda rabah for that. Multiply talented. We're going to turn now to page 44 for Mi Chamocha. Umalchuto b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe u'Miriam u'vnei Yisrael lecha'anu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamaru chulam.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, norat
ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Thank you also to Sue for that tune. I didn't know that was the one I was craving until I heard it, and then I was just like, yes, that just seals in this to be like the best Friday night of this week. So there you go. Continuing with the theme of the best Friday night that we could possibly have, we're going to pass over to David Kamener, and he's going to offer up his version of the Hashkivenu. Yeah.
Yerushalayim.
All I can say in response to that is just, Toda rabba. We turn now to page 46, and it is a Vashamru moment. So we rise if we can for this, and we're going to pass it over to our fabulous Sue Epstein.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Underneath that, on page 46, we have a Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedochol Beit Yisrael b'hagala b'hagala uv'izman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach li'olam u'lom me'hamaya. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'av, yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemedu kudusha, brihu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, dahamiran v'yalma, v'yimeru, amen. Thank you to my husband there for providing the amens and the brichus there. We now have reached our silent prayer moment. We've heard lots of singing and chanting and some beautiful instruments, but there's also always moments and space for that silent reflection, for that internal voice to sound, for you to hear your inner monologue. And to choose the words on the page if they resonate with you in English or Hebrew, or just to take those few minutes of sacred prayer space to pray what you need to say right now to your higher power. So we invite you, if you want to follow in the liturgy, page 47 to 52, stand if you can, if you want to, take some time at this point to nurture your soul.
shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Yitgadav Yitgadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Biyama Divrach Yirutei Biyamlich Malchutei B'chayachon V'Yimechon V'chayei D'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizman Kariv V'Yimaru.
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Li'olam U'lom Me'almaya Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'av Yitruman V'Yitnaseh Yit'adar V'Yit'alev Yit'halal Shmei D'Kudeshaha
Brichu.
La'ela Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata Tishbechata V'Nechemata Amiran B'Yalma V'Yimaru.
Amen.
Amen. Titkapel Sultan V'Hon D'Hol Yisrael Kadamu V'Hondi V'Shmaya V'Yimaru.
Amen.
Yehesh Samarabba Min Shamaya V'Chayim Aleinu V'Yal Kol Yisrael V'Yimaru.
Amen.
Ohaseh Shalom B'Romahav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yal Kol Yisrael V'Yal Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'Yimaru. Amen. We've reached one of my highlights of the evening, page 55, aka Kiddush. So please pass out those Kiddush cups. And we have asked Kate to lead us in this prayer. So please raise your glasses, stand if you can, and page 55, take it away, my love.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzotav, v'ratzav banu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava uratzon yinhilanu, zikaron lema'aseh reshit, ki hu yom tehillah, lemikra kodesh, Lehelitziyat Mitzrayim, Kivanu v'chata, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodshecha, ve'achava u'ratzon, yinhatanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Oh, Kate, that was so beautiful. Mazel tov again, and we are so excited to have you lead so much more tomorrow at Shul. We're going to stay risen if we were arosed for that page. On the next page, 56, it is Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabech l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס ולטוב, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. Okay, נקבל אדוני אלוהינו on the next page. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. I've just posted on Facebook the list of names of all the yacht sites that we observe that Adat Ari El has been made aware of in the upcoming week. Please feel free in the comment section to add the name or names of any individuals that you are saying the Mourners Kaddish for, or just hold those names in your heart at this time, as I invite all who are saying the Mourners Kaddish to recite with me. I'm on page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. V'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayachon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'lomei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit tromam v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit alal shmei d'kudsha le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush v'chata v'nechemata da'amiran ba'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Amen. May their memories be a blessing to us. So we have almost reached the end of the services. It just leaves me to say a couple of announcements, and I want to start with a mazel tov or two. First of all, mazel tov to the entire Weiss family on the occasion of Kate's bat mitzvah. My little son has dropped his strawberries on the floor.
You saw everything.
So maybe just unstrap him and have him eat off the floor. And thus ended my announcements. But anyway, he's been very good to this service as he was singing along and saying, Amen, Amen, Mummy sing, Mummy sing. But yes, big mazel tov to Kate, who was once a little baby herself and has grown into an amazing young woman. And we can't wait to continue to celebrate her this Shabbat. So tune in at 9:30 on tomorrow. It's going to be live streamed in all the usual places. The week after that, we also just want to remind you that it is Rabbi Bernhardt's final Shabbat on Saturday, June 26th. Services will be inside the main sanctuary, and there will be a congregation-wide Kiddush following services in the courtyard. Sign up on the website for this service so we can have an accurate head count. And yeah, we've sent you emails about that, and you can just go to the website for this and any other events. We've also got our summer reading club with Lisa Silverman starting at the end of this month. There's 3 books, one a month, that we get to read together and then discuss. So there's more information as to when that takes place on the website, and you can just sign up. Be on the lookout also for several events this July and August that welcomes our new senior rabbi, Rabbi Brian Schuldenfrei, starting with a social on Thursday, July 1st, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. in the Adat parking lot. There will be cold, sweet treats, music, and conversation. Stay tuned for more info. And also you can wish your family and friends a sweet and healthy new year. That's right, Rosh Hashanah is just weeks away. I mean, many weeks away, but still, it's like not that far away. And it is therefore Rosh Hashanah time. So you can send a beautiful 8-ounce jar of kosher honey for Rosh Hashanah as part of the Women of Adat's fundraiser. It's only $15, and that includes shipping and handling if you can get your order in by July 7th. There is, again, information on our website. And then just we want to say a mazel tov as well to Rosalie and Gary Pachersky on the occasion of their 49th wedding anniversary. Rosalie must have been a child bride for that many years to have been clocked by this wonderful couple, but big mazel tov to you. Hopefully we'll see you very soon in person and we can hug you and congratulate you. Anything else that I'm blanking on running our band? Do I need to thank you? Yes, I darn well do, because you are amazing. Let me double check I'm on gallery view so you can see all of their lovely faces. I'm on gallery view. Seriously, sometimes we don't have Nuranana in the summer months because people are away, and you know, sometimes it's good to give people a break. But these feisty heroes nominated themselves to say, I will help you play and enrich services. So Jim Lesserman, I love that we got to feature more clarinet than we usually do. And David Kaminer, to get to hear some originals was such a treat. And Sue, just those, the ones that are just deeply embedded in my heart for some of like my favorite tunes that I get to sing in Judaism. Thank you for bringing those. We're going to hear a little bit more from both of you right after this. Thank Thank you as well to everyone who tuned in on Facebook. We saw all your likes, your comments, your Shabbat Shaloms. It's so lovely that we get to be together, and we won't be virtual for long. So stay tuned for all of that information. And yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi Yarkin out. We're going to conclude with two pieces. And one is, we thought, just quite an appropriate way to end June, really, our June Ranina, because as things are opening up, people are traveling again. You may have noticed my absence. I was able to go to England for my brother's wedding, and people are able to leave, and children are going to Camp Ramah and other camps again for the first time in a couple of years. And this is so powerful and wonderful that we wanted to be able to wish people luck, to offer up the blessing, the prayer for travel, the Tefillat Haderech. So we asked Sue to sing Doug Kotler's Tefillat Haderech to all of you who are able to travel, even if it's just a little road trip, or if you're receiving visitors. But this is the spirit in which we want to greet the summer. Take it away, Sue, my darling.
Guide our steps, light our way, help us be strong. Lechaim, lesimcha, leshalom. Keep the ones whom we love secure from the storm. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Bless the work we have done, all our hopes, all our dreams. Lechaim, lesimcha, leshalom. Watch over us as we go, and in peace bring us home. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. Now that our world is opening up again, and we're all starting to go out, lechaim, lesimcha, leshalom. May you have safe travels and go in peace and come back healthy and safe. Lechaim, lesimcha, uleshalom. And we're going to all sing Amen. 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 Watch over us as we go, and in peace bring us home.
Amen, amen to that. And with that, we want to wish you a happy Juneteenth for tomorrow, June 19th. Happy Pride Month, and also a Shabbat Shalom. And we like saying Shabbat Shalom with a grandiose kind of vibe. We want to instead do a concerto, as it were, for Shabbat. And so we pass it over to David Kamener.
A different way to say Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.